What's up, Spikes? We're back. We're playing a fun one today. We're playing upgraded TARKIR DRAGONSTORM. I didn't forget, I promise. Precons with a special guest even to make it extra fun. Madison Gibbons.
You just doxed me. How dare you?
Well, speaking of doxing, Madison Gibbons lives at... before we get into Madison's entire private details, we have to thank our
You gotta
sponsors.
sign up for Patreon for that.
Yeah, it's $100 a month.
Our sponsors, GameGenic. GameGenic is, ingenious supplies. They make a lot of stuff. They make stuff for your stuff, deck boxes for your deck boxes, probably for your playmats, deck boxes for Madison. They make everything. The LGS should carry it. If they don't, send them up. I'll go pay them a visit. I'll make them sell. I'll make them
for your Madison deck boxes.
Exactly. She made a Christmas variant last year. They're
one of one.
Maybe soon to market. Who knows? That, and we have our local sponsor, Burrito Splendido, in these 5 locations. Editor, please put them in the shape of an A. A is for Aaron. Great local burritos. I love burritos. I love guacamole. My puns are never as good as Alex's, but I'll never be Alex, I guess. That's what I tell myself in the shower every day. With that out of the way, I am playing upgraded Ureni of the Unwritten, which is the... I guess the marquee, the dragon wedge for TARKIR DRAGONSTORM. So yeah, I'm playing Temur Dragons with a quite powerful commander at the front. For the ins and out of this deck, we're just improving the overall quality of dragons. Some of the ones that they left out of the precon, while adding some new cards to also draw more cards. Because who doesn't like more dragons?
Hi everybody, I'm Madison. Today I am playing Zurgo Stormrender. This is a Mardu deck. It is aristocrats, it's tokens, it's everything that Madison loves in a deck. I'm very excited to play it. So hopefully I'm going to be killing everybody with putting a lot of tokens on the board, either by draining them or killing them with combat damage.
In Madison's deck, we took out some of the less efficient ways to put tokens into play and put in bigger ways to put tokens into play with a few more payoffs at the same time.
Hi, I'm Jan, and today I'm playing the upgraded Shiko and Narset Unified. I'm also a dragon, so I don't know what Eric's
Half
talking
dragon.
about. I had a human spirit dragon.
Half.
There's
Your
two.
spirit, you're not
yes.
even real.
Oh, no.
In Jan's deck, we try to add more flashy spells to target to take maximum advantage of our commander while swapping out some of the less impactful cards.
Hey, what's good? It's your boy, Iffy is back, and I'm playing Felothar the Steadfast again because it was so fun, and I was excited to see what y'all did to upgrade it. I'm coming up here to learn. I'm trying to get better. And if you remember, Felothar was all about having these soldiers that had low power, high toughness. Why? Because Felothar allows you to do combat damage based on your toughness. So once again, big butts, we cannot lie. And since I'm here to take Canadian jobs, I'm over here doing the VO because I looked ahead and saw what's happening. Y'all did a great job right here, okay? What you did is you took out the life gain cards because there's not that much in there. And instead, you added more things that can buff to add more toughness. And you did one of these removals that remove things based on low power. So then my guys live and all of yours die. Great job. I'm going to give Aaron a hug. Y'all not going to see it. It's not going to be on camera. Sorry. You got to pay for the Patreon for that.
Okay, well, that out of the way, let's crack into our Psychic Pros. Aaron won the die roll, so I'm going first. Any pregame actions? Didn't think so. Draw a card. Play a Mosswort Bridge. Hideaway 4. All right, I'm going to put that one under the bridge, and I'll pass.
Why wouldn't you put the one you wanted to draw under the bridge?
Because I still want to draw,
card.
Jan.
We're not getting there.
Play tap land and pass.
Wow. I'm going to draw this card. Everybody's got tap
I think
lands.
Aaron put all the better lands in his deck.
It's a Mosswort Bridge.
Just saying.
Well, I'm also going to
You
play a
got
tap
Hideaway.
land.
All right. I'm going to draw. I'm going to do the combo breaker and do, let's go with the swamp ass. So swamp, pass.
On tap. Draw.
Swamp ass. I get it.
Good. Wow.
I have an island. I have a myriad of choices here. Fellow Stone, and I'll pass.
Untap. Draw a card. Play another land that comes in tapped and pass.
Wow.
That has a enter the battlefield mechanic, Madison.
Yeah, it does. It
Oh,
enters
I'm
the
sorry.
battlefield.
I'm sorry.
Oh my God. I have my card back. I can't do anything.
It can just stay there.
All right.
Listen.
All right. Are we sure?
I'm trying to help you, Madison.
Okay, I'm going to draw this.
Magic's a little loose this morning.
Yes. All right. Well, I'm going to play at Plains, and I'm also going to emulate Aaron. He keeps stealing my moves. I'm going to play Forestone.
All right.
I have good moves.
Let's go draw. Okay. So we're going to keep it going. I'm going to play a forest and pass. All right.
Forest pass. Untap. Draw a card. Play a Rock Fall Veil as my land. I'm going to play, not using that mana, 2 mana, for a Talisman of Impulse. And then I'm going to play a Sarkhan Soul of Flame, which is a nice reprint. Sarkhan Soul of Flame, my dragon spells cost 1 less to cast. Whenever a dragon you control enters, you may have Sarkhan become a copy of it until end of turn, except its name is Sarkhan Soul of Flame.
I don't like what's happening.
Like Aaron's going a little fast.
Everything that's happening right now, actually.
A little fast. Castle Embereth comes in untapped, and I'm going to play Bastion of Remembrance. So when it enters, make a 1/1 white human soldier, and I will pass.
All right, well, I'm on tap. When I draw another land, ooh,
Did you do it?
I did. A rugged
Good
prairie.
stuff.
I got there. I'm not.
Good
Yeah.
stuff.
Can't stop me having such a good time. I'm gonna cast a new card. I'm gonna cast Elsha, Threefold Master, which is the alternate commander for this deck. So a 1/1 with Trample and Prowess, and whenever Elsha deals combat damage to a player, create that many 1/1 white monk creature tokens with Prowess.
It's a good Jan card.
It is a good me card. Pass turn.
Nice. Okay, I need also that same luck to draw a land. Let's see. That is not what happened there, but that is fine. I just got to do, just some meanie business to keep everyone in range. So I'm going to attempt to feed the swarm your Sarkhan.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good move.
Yeah, I need you not to be able to do it faster, but I lose how much?
3 life.
All right.
Full into 37. Yeah, I was going to play my commander. It's going to be problematic for you guys next turn.
Yes, absolutely. Five and
Yeah.
Oh no.
It would have been an issue. Untap, drop. I have an Exotic Orchard. I have a Dragon's Horde. And then I have green off Fulra Stone, a Kodama's Reach.
Ooh.
I'm going to look for 2 basics. I'm going to find a mountain and a island off my Cultivates / Kodama's Reach. Put the mountain into play tapped, island in my hand, Kodama's Reach will resolve, and I'll pass.
Untap. Draw a card. Play a swamp. And I'm going to cast a Chittering Witch. So when it enters, I make a number of 1/1 black rats equal to the number of opponents I have, which is 3.
Madison and I are certainly opponents.
I mean,
In more ways than one.
Okay, so I got 3 rats. I'm going to go to combat. Aaron.
Seems reasonable.
Pass.
all right. Draw a card. Whoop.
I'll be taking some monk damage.
I mean, it's interesting. Somebody's taking some monk damage. Okay, Madison.
Oh, I thought you were going to attack Aaron.
No,
I thought so
attack
too.
Madison.
Block with 1.
Okay, in a response.
Well,
I'm shocked.
after block.
After blocks.
Shocked.
Yeah.
I'm going to cast Prismatic Command.
Oh,
Okay.
sure.
Okay, so I'm going to trigger Prowess, and then I'm going to choose... I'm going to destroy your Chittering Witch.
Deal
And
2 damage to it.
I'm going to deal 2 damage to it, and I'm going to make a treasure token.
Okay. Trigger a Bastion of Remembrance. You each lose 1, I gain 1.
Yep.
All right.
Treasure. And now Elsha is a 2/2
Yep.
with Trample.
Okay. One of these dice.
Yep.
Trigger
Passes.
Bastion of Remembrance.
Yep. And I will get a 1/1 Prowess Monk.
Very cool.
Acceptable. And then I'll pass turn.
All right. Then let's go. Let's get it going. Yeah. That's exactly what I needed.
Let's see what it plays.
I would have been very sad if nothing came up. We got a big old lunch. Lunch is on the play. Flying at the beginning of your end step, choose a player. They put 2 +1/+1 counters on the creature they control. Choose a second player. They draw a card. Then choose a third player to create 2 treasure tokens. And they have to be different players for each, right?
I have 0
He has
creatures
0
to put counters on.
Yeah, oh, yeah, yeah. You already know where I was going with that. I'm gonna let you.
let me.
Yeah. Look, I'm giving you 2 +1/+1. And I will. What's gonna be? I think I need the treasures. So, who wants to draw? Who's
Oh, I'd love to draw
Me.
cards.
okay?
I didn't threaten you once.
Yeah, that's true. Neither has Maddie though. So
Yeah,
He's got
he already has
Maddie's got the
treasures
bastion.
and mana. And
Yeah, so if you give me treasures,
Jen
I just
has too
I
much
just gotta put
already.
a dice on here. I don't have to get
Jen, you're already eating.
you have been zapping. If you didn't do that motion where you reminded me that I've been taking damage every time something dies, you would have had it. I'm gonna get you draw the card, and I'm creating 2 treasures.
One card?
Yeah, one card.
One card, and then that is my instep, and I will pass while I grab these treasures. Oh, you were
I'm
the
so
best.
sad.
I was so about
didn't
to
get to
say
use
you.
it.
I
Yes.
literally was
I
just
should.
about
Why
to
did I
say
do
it,
this?
and then you did
I
that,
tried
and I was
to-
like, "Oh yeah, that has been hurting. That does hurt. Ouchies."
Yeah.
What's it like to get nothing, Madison?
Yeah, I mean,
Sucks.
I'm drawing a card.
I've died to you playing too many aristocrat decks.
Yeah.
I'm not going to fall for your trickery this time.
That's fair.
I'm playing a
Because
Temple
I'm
of
not
Mystery.
doing anything, and then I do it all.
Temple of Mystery will let me scry one. That's not a dragon.
Yeah.
I can go on the bottom.
A lot of mana.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I have Madison. I have a reasonable amount of mana. Speaking of which, tap 7.
Gosh.
I would like to cast my commander, Ureni of the Unwritten, which is a nice little number. It's a 7/7 flying trample. When it enters or attacks, look at the top. 8 cards in my library. 8's a lot of cards. 8 cards in my library. I may put a dragon creature from among them onto the battlefield. Put the rest on the bottom of the library in random order. But first, we're triggering Dragon's Word. It's getting a gold counter. And then look top 8. Only 8.
This commander's really good.
I know what you're
Yeah.
talking about. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only 8. It's not even that many. Commander deck is 100 cards.
Do anything about
8
that?
is
I have these
obscene
dirtily little
amount.
tokens.
I was going to say, your 1/1s aren't getting through these dragons.
I'm going to put Dragonhawk Fate's Tempest. That's an addition.
Okay.
Helps me, draw more cards since I'm running low, So it's good. It's good. It's a 5/5 flying. Whenever it enters or attacks, exile top X cards in your library, where X is the number of creatures you control at power 4 or greater, which is 2. You may play those cards until your next end step. At the beginning of your next end step, Dragonhawk deals 2 damage to each opponent for each of those cards that are exiled. So it's an exile 2, which is Steel Hellkite, Arcane Signet. I do not have the mana to cast them, so I'm going to go into my end step, and you will each take 4.
Okay, and in response to that, I'll spin 1 treasure.
Yep.
And I'm gonna swords your
You know what?
commander.
That seems like a reasonable thing to do.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie to you.
This is just letting the players know what's going to happen when you play with this commander.
Without very much mana, you're still doing a lot. And mostly to me, which is, again, very reasonable. But I fall to... Oh, no,
you're about to gain.
You go to
Yeah, no.
44.
I'm going to go to 44.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise.
So these will be exiled. And then my humble turn is over until the next turn. I also do get another gold counter. That's it.
All right, tap 3. Cast Zurgo. Has mobilized 2. Whenever it attacks, I make 2 tapped and attacking 1/1 red warriors. And during my end step, warrior tokens I control have this token can't be sacrificed. And then I'm going to pay 1 for a skull clap.
Oh, new art school type even.
Oh, new art.
Yeah, fancy.
kinda
Fancy,
weird.
fancy.
How many are there 4 Zurgos in this deck? There better be.
Gosh, I hope
It's
so.
only 2.
Yeah.
Bell
So far.
Bellringer and Helm Smasher did not make the cut.
I disagree.
Especially
pass.
Bellringer.
Pass. You're not going to attack me with your 1/1s and vengeance?
Nope.
I wouldn't either.
All right.
Because then I'm so open.
And draw. Hey, you're going to...
I'm going to attack you.
What?
Why?
Oh, I might attack if you get a huge butt, though. Oh, that's fine. I can trade.
I will pay 3 to cast Aligned Heart.
Well, that card's sweet.
It's a new enchantment, has Flurry. Whenever I cast my second spell each turn, put a rally counter on this enchantment, then create a 1/1 white monk creature token with prowess for each rally counter on it.
Yeah, that card's cool as hell.
Trigger prowess. Trigger prowess.
Yeah.
Can't actually attack anyone well.
You got big butts in the way now. Got the glunch.
Lunch.
I
It
love
is
glunch.
true.
Yeah, I know. It's just fun to say too. Lunch.
This is just my second spell.
You might be a glunch if.
Well, as much as I would like to attack someone with my Elsha, I don't actually have any profitable attacks. But I am going to cast or spend my treasure for a blue, tap for a red, and I will cast a second spell because I'll cast a 3rd Path Iron Clast. So we're just gonna, counting. So second spell, not non-creature spell. Token, make another monk. Achoo.
You got.
And then I will pass.
All right.
Walkers.
We're gonna untap.
Fly, though.
Keep draw. Boom. All right, yeah. So we're gonna pop this last treasure. Tap these 3. to bring out my commander. And then we're going to move into my end step, which I'm going to put the 2 +1/+1 counters on Glunch for very obvious reasons. And let's say you draw a card, you get 2 treasures.
Oh,
I love treasures.
Yeah.
Wow, they don't have to come and tap this game too.
take
That's
it.
so exciting.
And then I will... Who did that? Pass.
I'm not jacked about this 2/7.
yeah.
Can't really attack. Oh, wait, I have an effect on turn. Right. Remove a gold. Make a draw card even. That's crazy.
yeah, you don't even need the glunch.
Give me the lunch.
Please. Glunch me.
Untap. You're off. Play a mountain I looked for earlier. I could do that. Or I just cast my commander again, right? 2. Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
4, 7, 9 casts my commander again. Ureni of the Unwritten. Yeah, when enters or attacks, look at the top 8 cards, which is a reasonable amount of cards, and put a dragon from among them onto the battlefield. Okay, I would like to put another addition.
Oh, Scourge of Valkus.
Scourge of Valkus onto the battlefield.
Oh, no.
Scourge of Valkus is a 4/4 flying. Whenever Scourge of Valkus or another dragon enters the battlefield under your control, it deals X damage to any target where X is the number of dragons you control. So I'm currently going to deal
3.
3. I have a couple other. I have some gold triggers we'll get through in a second here, but I can deal 3 to something. What do I want to deal 3? I'm going to deal 3 to Elsha, the monk guy person.
The Jinn.
The
Not happy
Jinn.
about that.
Okay, well, 3 to that. I'm getting 2 gold counters here again, and then I'm going to move the combat.
You have to attack.
I'm attacking Madison.
Sure.
That's because I destroyed the
That's
Jinn.
all I had.
I'm going to try to keep it reasonable.
That's fine.
Attack.
I'll allow it.
Trigger this. I have 3 creatures with power 4 or greater. Exile top 3 cards in my library. 3 cards in my
Taking
library.
5.
Oh.
I go to 32.
Oh, Lathless. Oh, I wanted to play the Lathless.
Yeah, well, now we're all going to take 6.
Yeah.
That's not even that big a deal,
Right?
baby. I'm going to go to end my turn.
28.
Everyone can take
Okay.
28.
All right, that's what this card does, right? This card's a lot better. I remember being.
26.
Enters your attacks at the top X your library X number of creatures by 4 or greater. Yeah, I have 3 of those.
And if
You may
goes to
play those cards
25?
till a turn, till your next end step. At the beginning of your next end step, you're going to see damage. Yeah, okay, this card's pretty good.
Yep. I don't often say this, but I think Aaron's the problem.
Okay.
I'm going to
Untap.
pass.
Draw a card.
I'm going to effect in your draw step.
Okay.
You draw the card first.
Thank you.
I'm going to move a gold counter. Draw.
Okay. Play a land.
Continue.
I'm going to cast my commander. It's the other Zurgo.
What does our other Zurgo do?
So it has Mobilize 1. Whenever a creature token I control leaves the battlefield, draw a card if it was attacking. Otherwise, each opponent loses 1 life.
That sounds like a Madison card.
Yes. But I don't think my creatures are going to be leaving the battlefield. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5 creatures at the moment. Jen, I need you to let this through. I'll kill his dragon. That's what's in it for you.
Is there an S on the end of that? Like dragons?
I only get the 1. I only get 1 choice.
Which dragon, though?
This is putting dragons out, and that's scary. This is just actively murdering us.
This one also.
I mean, I
will do
can
that.
hit that instead.
I get some bad news. They're all bad for you.
None of these are great. I'm
Yeah.
not happy about any of it. And
Big
now
fan
I'm
of
gonna take
Dragonhawks,
6,
Fates, Tempest,
5,
Third
4.
Dragon.
4?
All right, fine. Yeah, I'll take 4.
Okay.
I'm not even going to track the commander damage because
It's
that's
okay.
not your
I don't
commander.
think it's going to matter.
your
Also,
commander?
no,
It's not gonna matter.
It does not track between Zurgos.
Yeah. So 2 mana, pop a treasure. I'm going to cast Will of the Mardu. I control my commander, so I will choose both. I'm going to create a number of 1/1 red warrior creature tokens equal to the number of creatures I control.
You got bamboozled.
And I'm going to deal damage to target creature equal to the number of creatures I control.
I don't think you needed the second part. Met Janet take these 2 tokens.
Well,
Yeah, I don't-
when I was going to hit that,
Well, I have no effects. Which
Okay,
like target?
so hang on. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so now, but you're.
I'm going to make so many things.
I feel like I just took 4 damage for no reason.
What would you like to kill of mine?
Do you want me to pick this thing?
Yeah, I think for now.
All right.
I mean,
Sure, this thing.
I don't know. Yeah.
They're all bad for you.
I'd rather
all
hit your
bad.
commander, but I'll hit that thing.
I'm getting the commander trigger regardless.
Yeah, it's whether we attack.
It's fine.
5, 6, 7.
I have
I'll
no
make-
qualms. It is only the comment section
dudes.
that will have qualms with you. That is all.
So I have 7 that are untapped.
Yeah, I'm not super stoked about that part. I don't know how I deal with 10 creatures in play.
All right, lots of stuff is happening that I don't like, and I kind of need blockers. So I'm gonna cast actually what is like one of my favorite cards, Veyran, Voice of Duality. So this is Magecraft, so another flavor of prowess. So now I have prowess, Magecraft, and Flurry. 3 of a kind. some sort of moral victory, maybe. Whenever I cast or copy an instant or sorcery spell, Veyran gets +1/+1 till end of turn. And then the important part of Veyran is if me casting or copying an instant or sorcery spell causes a triggered ability of a permanent I control to trigger, that ability triggers an additional time. Then I would like to spend 2. I would like to cast Think Twice. Draw a card. So what I will do is it will trigger these prowesses, this Magecraft. It will trigger my 3rd path Ironclast, and it's the 2nd spell I've cast. So it will trigger Aligned Heart. So the prowess triggers, this is all relevant, but what I will do is because of Veyran, I will make 2 1/1 soldiers, and then I will put 1 counter on, make 2 monks, then I'll put another counter on and make 3 monks. So we're just going to clean up stuff. So I get a total of, I will have 7 prowess monks total. Madison, leave me alone. My 1/1s will kill your 1/1s. And 2 1/1 soldiers, and now I'll draw a card. Yeah, I'm going to pass to Iffy.
All right. Untap, and then we will draw. I am going to tap a swamp into the Infernal Grasp your commander.
Sure.
I'm going to lose 2 life. And then, with that being said, I will move to my instep, and I will let you put 2 +1/+1 counters wherever you want. I will let you draw a card, Maddie, and then I will create 2 treasure tokens. And then I will pass turn.
Draw a card. Command Tower. Well, I'm going to cast my commander again.
11 mana.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Cast for the 3rd time, Ureni of the Unwritten. Top 8 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. 2 other triggers. We're going to get those in a second. 8, not enough, turns out.
Whoa.
Wow.
Whoa!
It's going to go here.
Wow.
Love to see it.
2 damage.
I don't know if it matters now. I think I'm just at. I will target the soldier token, I suppose.
All right, so we're all going to
Triggers, yeah.
Yeah. And then I'm going to move combat.
Yep.
Attack medicine for 4.
Take 4.
Yeah.
23.
Pass.
Tap.
Oh.
Untap. Draw a card.
Really need to hit the dragon
Play
office. I didn't think I was going to miss.
swamp. I need a sack outlet so bad.
I'm glad you don't have one.
Yep. I'm playing Taste
Yeah,
Carla.
I needed this. Yeah. That means we're pretty much. Well, we're dead to a sack outlet.
Yeah, you're dead to a sack outlet that I don't have.
Yeah.
So, unfortunately.
So Teysa makes dying triggers trigger twice.
Yeah.
Yes.
And my creature tokens have vigilance and lifelink.
Yeah, I needed to hit a dragon to kill
Got
the
a blocker
commander.
for this stuff, so I probably don't need to attack with these, but Aaron, I'll attack you with these.
Sure, I'll block one.
I'll tap them, and then I'll just untap them
Yeah,
after,
no,
just so we
sure.
can pay
I'm
attention.
going to block one of them.
What would you like to block?
They do have vigilance.
I know.
I'll block the rat anyway.
Here, we can just turn that into a 3 and get rid of this. So you're blocking a rat?
Yes.
Okay. I have triggers.
Yep.
So I'm going to gain 2. You're each going to take 4.
Is that it?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. That was a lot. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Hey, Jen, don't wrath. You die.
I was going to say, yeah.
Yeah, play it now.
Yeah, Wrath's
Just-
not a great idea right now. I'll play this Glacial Fortress as my land for turn. And then, I think this maths up, and then I'm still good. I'm going to cast a River Wheel Sweep, which is a sorcery. It's tap target creature, put 3 stun counters on it. So I think... So I'm going to tap this Zurgo. The one that makes the most things.
Okay.
Has 3 stun town counters on it, and then exile the top 2 cards of my library. Choose one of them until the end of my next turn. I may play that card. I also have trigger. Oh no, it's the first spell I cast, so these 3 trigger. I'm gonna exile the top 2. Opt. I like Opt. Opt is good. And then I can, till the end of my next turn, I may play that card. So I don't have to play it now. So I have 2 more of these soldiers. So I have We'll do
4.
I have 4 of them. Technically, 2 of them can attack, but I don't think they will. I think they're on blocking duty. And then for my second trick, we're all trying to do our part. Do your part. I'm going to cast a Dismantling Wave.
Sure.
So for each opponent, destroy up to 1 target artifact or enchantment that player controls. So
That's pretty good.
Dragon Horde, get this out of here.
Yep.
I will leave your triggers if you I will feel terrible. But I have triggers, trigger, and also triggers. So I will make 2 more soldiers. I will make 4 monks, then 5 monks, so 9 more. And then I guess technically all of my monks are 5/5s.
Yeah, this game's turning around pretty quick for me.
But we all
20.
still
Yeah.
take 20. Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah.
So with that being said, I'm just going to consolidate my dice and I will pass to Iffy.
All right.
It's 4.
Let's see if we can make something happen. Tap this, play Wall of Omens. When this creature enters, draw a card. That's very fun for someone who has mana. Okay, I'm going to use my 2 treasures, tap a force, bring out Cavern, Caryatid. Enters, draw a card. Still not giving me what I want. Okay, wow. Well, this is a huge turning point because I'm going to move into my instep. I'm going to give myself 2 treasure counters. I'm going to go ahead and allow you to put 2+2+2 counters. And Aaron, guess what? The lunch is looking at you. Draw a card.
This glunch is
I am blessed.
Yeah, lunched up.
Yep.
And then I will pass turn. Yeah, we're lunched up on a Sunday.
Okay, on tap. Draw a card. So now I also can't deal with Jan.
What am I doing?
If you attack me probably with monks, I just die.
If I attack you with monks, you die, and then Madison kills me, and then Glunch wins. So, like, I'm not mad at that. I don't think that's the worst thing that could ever happen.
Play forced.
Yeah.
Activate. Hide away. It's not that impressive. It is Frontier Siege.
Oh, okay.
As it enters, choose cons or dragons. Cons at the beginning of each main phase, add green. Dragons, whenever a creature is flying you control enters, you may have it fight target creature you don't control. I'm going to choose dragons.
Yeah.
I would like to fight unevenly. I think I have to burn this card, which I don't really want to, but I will. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for a Tarka World Render.
Jesus.
Whenever a dragon you control attacks, it gains double strike until end of turn.
Yeah.
When it enters the battlefield, it'll trigger 2 things, my Frontier Siege and my Scourge of Valkus. So Scourge of Valkus will point 3 damage at Zurgo, and my Tarka will fight Teysa Karlov, please.
Too bad. That's good.
And then I would like to move to combats, and I unfortunately have to execute Jan, because I cannot deal with his monks.
What if I'm going to attack Madison?
I cannot take that risk, unfortunately, Jan.
I was going to.
I think this is tapped. Sorry. It is not tapped. Unfortunately, attack Jan. Trigger my commander. Right, this is also attacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to choose Deceptive Frostkite. That's a weird name. Deceptive Frostkite is a 1/1 flying dragon. You may have this creature enter as a copy of a creature you control, power 4 or greater. It's except it's a dragon in addition to its other types. I'm going to come into play as a Scourge of Valkus. Which will trigger Scourge of Valkus, Frontier Siege. So I can deal 4, 8, and then fight. Oh no, it's a 1/1. Fight's bad. All right, I don't think I'm fighting anything.
Is it an option?
You may have it fight.
Coward.
Fee you. Would have been embarrassing. 8 damage, eh? Listen, Glunch has been getting away with too much here. I'm pointing 4 and 4 at Glunch.
Wow.
I'm gonna spend
Oh no.
2 treasures.
You deserve this.
Yeah.
And do tower defense. Creatures I control.
I
get
lied.
+5.
It was a bluff. I was joking all along. My apologies. Nothing happened.
Rewind that in post. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. Nothing happened. What would win? Many Scourge of Valkuses or 1
Glunchy boy.
jellyfish.
Glunchy boy.
Yeah, he super dies. Wait, no. No, it deals
it's
damage.
just-
It's not
yeah.
fight. It's not fight.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so 8 damage marked. It is a 1,000,000 toughness. And I would like to try to execute you for many damage.
You sure?
Yeah, listen, I'm not stoked about it.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
If you want to not attack me, I'll let you take back the whole Valka stuff.
That's a lot of rewinding. Listen, I'm not stoked about it either,
Just, like,
Jan.
shuffle up and start again. Yeah, I guess I'm dead. They fly?
14. Yes,
Yeah,
it's
none of these things have jump?
22 damage.
Holy.
Wow, thanks, Madison.
What's that?
I was trying to win the game.
But then you let Aaron win the game.
Listen, we were all really close to winning the game.
Just remember
And
when
if
I
he has
wanted
a glunch
to kill
in
his
play.
dragon, and you guys are like, no, get the other dragon.
They're all bad. Listen, that dragon
We would all be
also
dead already. Like, that's sad.
all bad. They're all coming up dragons. Yes, I'm done.
All right.
It's all coming up dragons.
Oh, wait. This is still tapped. It has 2 stun
It
counters.
does have many stun
Yeah.
counters.
Untap.
I don't know how I also just get like attacked by it. If you
Yeah,
actually-
you're going to get your...
I don't have a great answer for that. I don't know how a dragon beats a glunch.
Can recast my commander for 5.
That's good. It makes this wrath still deals 10.
Yeah.
I don't have a wrath anymore. You killed
Not
me.
you. I'm just saying if he has one, he goes to a precarious 7.
Yeah. I don't think if he needs to wrath.
Madison's got
I'm gonna
I do deal lots of
Pop
damage
this
in large
treasure
increments.
for a loyal apprentice.
Yeah,
It has haste.
it does.
So cool.
Would you like to move to combat?
Yeah.
Would you like to attack with your Thopter?
I would like to make a Thopter.
I guess your Thopter might be better on the blocks, but that's
Yeah, it is.
I'll be very upset
Okay,
if
make
I
it
have to
offer.
sit here for another 45 minutes.
Jan, I'm gonna try do everything I can to make that not happen. I
Bunch of things.
have a 1/1 and I have a 6/4.
Yeah, that's it. Just kill him.
You can attack me with all your ones, with all your
Do it.
dudes.
Yeah, they can't block the dragons anyway.
That's true.
I will block.
I guess this one too.
Okay, I'm gonna block that one then.
Fine, block that one.
I will block Loyal
Oh, but if I
Apprentice.
don't attack with this one, then you have to block the tokens?
Yes.
Yeah.
He has to block.
Yeah, I'll
Alright,
keep
I
that.
will block the rat.
Tokens.
No more rats.
No more rats.
Okay.
And I will take
Trigger.
9 to go
Take
to
9, you go to
8, 19.
19, and then this triggers, it was attacking, so I draw a card.
Yeah,
Now I guess that's it.
All right.
All right.
Am I dead yet?
I don't know. I think I might die first. Let's see.
You got this safety glunch.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my options here is to just try and. you have now. We know you have some blockers there, but also
I'm still not really encouraged to block
Yeah.
because my dragons are powerful in numbers.
hope here is to limit the amount of dragons you have. I think.
It's very reasonable.
So yeah, I think let's just do it. So what we'll do is we'll attack with the 2 defenders. So that's going to be 5 and 4.
Okay, well, I think if that's what your attacks are, I will. If I lose the tower defense, you got me. I will not block.
Okay, and then
So I'm going to take 9 unless you have an effect before damage.
no.
Okay, I will go to 10.
And then in my second main phase, I'm going to go ahead and pay 3, and we're going to sack Wall of Omens to draw 4 cards.
Sure.
Right?
Nothing.
Not nothing, but kind of.
You hit a land at least?
Yeah.
That part's good.
Did you hit 4 lands?
No, unfortunately. And I did play a land this turn. I played that Plains. Yeah, because I had 3.
I thought you didn't.
Yeah, that Plains. So this can just chill. Okay. All right. So now I have to discard.
Leave this effect first. I'm not sure if you're going to draw a card.
Yeah.
Treasures.
Oh yeah, I'm going to get a treasure. So
Sure.
treasure, I'm going to give you 2 +2 +1/+1s, and then
You sure you want to give me a card?
I think I'd rather give you a card than letting you make those dragons stronger.
It's close.
Yeah.
it's kind of close.
I know. Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
I'll let you draw.
Oh, sorry. Little
Hope
dice.
that
Little
it's a
dice.
land, and then and so me going down to hand size, and then I'll get the treasures, and I will be discarding Balden, Sentry Herdmaster.
Honda.
Yeah, that's why I stopped, because I laughed at each creature's whenever Balden attacks up to 100 target creatures. And Fecund Greenshell is also being discarded, and Dragon Lord Dramoka is being discarded.
And I
Yeah.
think Felothar.
Oh, he's tapped.
Yeah.
Yes, Felothar is also tapped.
Okay.
And then I will pass turn.
Vigilance would be sweet
right.
on that.
I know.
This is yours to squander.
Mine to squander a Draw a card.
Pass the turn.
F6.
through, yeah.
Accidentally F6 through turn, actually.
I didn't put a stop in my main phase. Oh no.
Yeah. I have 6 mana for a good one. I have a Miram Sentinel Worm.
That is a good card.
Yeah.
So Miram is a 6 mana 6/6 flying war 2. Whenever another non-token dragon you enters the battlefield under your control, create a token copy of it, except the token isn't legendary. If that dragon is legendary. Scourge, Frontier Siege triggers. I'm going to fight Miram into Thopter token, and I'm going to deal 10 damage to Madison.
Yeah, 25.
5.
Okay.
I think we are dead.
I would like to pay 1, 2, adding a red off Felwar Stone, 3, 4 for a new one, Parapet Thrasher. 4/3 dragon flying. Whenever one or more dragons you control deal combat damage to an opponent, choose one that hasn't been chosen yet this turn. Destroy target artifact that opponent controls. That this creature does 4 damage to each other opponent. Exile top card of your library. You may play that card this turn. Notably again, Scourge.
Sure.
And
I forgot I actually had a trigger when my thing died, by the way.
Oh yeah, we'll get to that.
So
Okay. So sorry, you have Zurgo trigger, right?
Yeah.
So I go to 9 if he goes to 16.
16, I go to 26.
Oh, you gain life too?
Oh, no, sorry. That's the other one. 25.
Okay. So I have Scourge, Miram, Frontier Siege trigger.
Yeah.
My fight is less great now. I guess I'll fight the commander. I'll assign 4 damage to it for now, but notably, I have another Parapet Thresher that's going to come into play.
on fight.
I know I have Miram triggers. No, I already
Yeah,
10
you did the Miram
Madison.
trigger, yeah.
Okay, I have 2 more Miram triggers. Or, sorry, 2 more Scourge triggers. Another Frontier Siege. So my second Parapet will also fight to kill the commander.
Okay.
And my Scourge triggers will 10.
No, it's more than that, and it's 4.
Oh, it's way more than that.
4 of
1,
them.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Twice. So Miriam did 10 to Madison. So this triggers twice. So that's
Oh,
1, 2,
okay,
3,
sorry.
4,
Yeah,
5,
okay.
6. Twice, it's
Yeah.
12, and then you have 14.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to look this up a bit.
Yeah.
So actually, I still have my 2 Scourge of Valakut triggers in the first Parapet, which is 6 and 6, so it's 12 total. I will 12 Madison off that one to put it at 13.
13.
And the next one, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I now have 7 dragons, and I have 2 of them. I will 14 Madison, put her to 0.
-1, actually.
-1. So
Negative
reset.
1, which is going to put
You just failed fine because the triggers just kill.
a dragon into play, which will make Valkus also make you very dead.
Okay. Yeah, that's the game.
That
All right.
is a wrap.
Yeah.
How's it feel to be the bad guy?
Beaten by
Aaron?
the dragons. Yeah.
Each
Yeah.
player commander return is pretty good, actually.
Yeah.
Unsurprisingly, if not that I feel like I did read Miram when I cast it. I'm sure most people are familiar with this card does because it's just one of the Dragon Boogeyman commanders. The new Ureni, I think is really good. Like I remember when I was going over the set, it feels really hard to dethrone the Dragon or Miram, but like Ureni is like really good.
It's very
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
And yeah, like I was just able to hit line drops and play my commander every turn, and it was good enough. Though it got a little hairy because Madison, your board got extremely dangerous very fast with the will of the Mardu.
Yeah.
And Jan too, like Varan with the new enchantment, the monk enchantment, made a lot of power extremely fast.
Yeah, this is my trend though. When we're playing these upgraded precon decks, I did not see a single new card. These are all just in the precon.
Yeah.
Which is still a good showing
Yeah,
for
it's
the
very
precon.
good. Yeah, which is like crazy versus if you watch the first game where Jerry basically just like churned through and drew half his deck and then kind of just did nothing. It was
Oh, really?
like- yeah, I was like, all right, I have all the payoff cards for this.
Yeah.
So it's cool. Yeah, I know I like this kind of deck, as people who watch this show know.
Unsurprising.
Yeah, unsurprising.
Yes.
But not having lands though, like if you were
That's
still
tough.
hanging out in that game though.
Oh yeah, I think it's very important, like kind of having a deck that can still hold its own in that, because I also like with Commander, it's a 99 card deck, and like if you're not playing CDH where you're just like fishing and getting everything you need, you do need like also I really like that you have when I was going through, you have like a backup, and this is just in the pre-con, but just the backup commander that, not the backup commander, but that creature card that does the same thing. Felothar does the same thing as your commander, because it is very important if your commander is getting bullied. Like if I think at a table, everyone, as soon as Ureni's out, you're gonna, it is an interesting gamble though, because it's like you want to get the commander off, but then you're like, if you have the mana for it, you're still dealing with the same problem.
Yeah, thankfully I was hitting all my land drops, so I could keep casting it.
Whereas with even with low mana, I was still able to stay in the fight and wasn't, really getting
Wait, if you didn't move my commander a couple times, they're like, that probably ran away with the game pretty fast.
Yeah, this deck looks really great.
Yeah, I think it's going to be by far the most popular.
Big fans of this deck.
And I think this is cool because every time they reprint this effect, it's like the last one was like Bant and everything. So you can't, like, it's like one of, but this is Doran. You just play Doran in this. You can play, so you just front load it. So
yeah, thanks for watching. That was our upgraded precon episode. We did play the 4 of the 5 other precons. I think we played the Sultai deck in the first game if you're looking for that. But yeah, thanks for watching. Again, we'd like to thank our sponsors, GameGenic. They have all your supplies for your supplies, your deck boxes for your supplies, the deck boxes for Madison's house. And Brito Splendido, again, 5 locations, spelt in the letter A. Thank you, Philip. Again, thank you to our lovely sponsors. And also our patrons at home for helping us keep the lights on. Names are going around somewhere. I don't know where they are.
Probably over top of my head.
yeah.
Hopefully, again, please edit it over Madison's face. But yeah, for as low as $1 US a month, you can get into our Discord and see a lot of stuff. There's a lot of other tiers. You get bonus gameplay, behind the scenes content, a variety of stuff. Even for when I think I did this, we had to choose to leave a deck out for this. I did a poll on our Discord, and that's how I decided that Sultai was the least popular. Yep. But again, thanks again to the patrons at home, and thanks for watching. See you next time.
See you next time. Spikes up. That's a new thing I'm trying out.
Hey, we'll get that on a t-shirt.